The very first thing that's important is that your phone cord is plugged into the phone jack where the technician initially plugged it in. You're going to make sure that that jack and that phone line is plugged in and secure in the wall outlet. It's very important that you don't move that from the phone jack where it was originally installed, as that'll be the best place for service in your apartment. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is your modem. This is the modem that Get Wireless provided to your apartment. It's important that the modem has power, and you'll see the different lights on the modem lit up. Right now we don't have anything plugged into the LAN or Ethernet port, so that's not lit. But you can see that the phone port on the left, which we just showed you plugged into the wall, is plugged in securely to the modem. We see the power light on so that we know that the modem is powered up. We see the DSL light lit, which means that the modem is connected back to our equipment. And we see the internet light showing us that the modem is actually getting an IP from our servers. So that's all good. Now, the best way to test whether your internet is working well through the modem is to take everything else out of play and connect directly into the modem, meaning that you're not dealing with a router yet. So the yellow port is where we plug our Ethernet in. Make sure that's secure. And then next we want to plug our laptop in via an Ethernet port. So what we're going to do here is, I have a Mac Air, so I have a dongle for an Ethernet port. So we plug in directly like that with our Ethernet. Pull this out a little bit. So once we're plugged in with our Ethernet, we want to make sure that our wireless, and this is on a Mac, but if you're on a PC, you want to do the same thing. We want to make sure that our wireless is actually turned off. So we can turn off our wireless there. And that way we know we're just testing the connection that's from the Ethernet of the computer into the Ethernet of the modem. And at this point, we're going to try and go to any web page. And what happens is we wind up getting the sign-up screen. At the sign-up screen, we want to log in with the username and password that we've been provided. So I have a username of Dan and my password, and once I connect with my username and password, what should come up, and I should get this congratulations screen. What it's telling me is at this point I need to reboot the items. So what I would do at this point is I want to reboot or power cycle the modem. So one way to do that is we can pull the power, we can count to 10, and after we've counted to 10 or waited 10 seconds, we can plug this back in. It will take a few minutes for the modem to sync. What we should see is we should see the power light go green. Ultimately, we should see the DSL light go green, internet go green, and of course our LAN light is now green because we have connectivity through the LAN port to our computer. And once we have this working and tested, then we'll hook up a router and I'll show you how the router works. Okay, so our power light's green, our DSL light is green, our internet light is green and flashing, and our LAN light is green and flashing, showing traffic. So we'll go back to our computer. And at this point, we'll try and go back to CNN. And you can see our internet is now working fine. Google, CNN, we're on the network and everything is working fast. So at Get Wireless, we provide the internet to your modem, and it's your responsibility to distribute that if you have multiple computers or multiple devices in your apartment or your residence. One way to do that is obviously with a router or a wireless router. We sell some of those to our customers for their convenience, or you can pick them up at Best Buy or Walmart or Amazon.